What's up, guys? We got reviews here. My name is Talos, and we are back with some more Persona 3 Reload. In the previous episode, I actually don't remember because the last time I recorded was about 2 weeks ago, and it's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy week, but just a caveat: I got a wristband right here. This pretty much signifies that I got a baby, and the baby, of course, is born premature. So granted, like it's a crazy week. I'll probably talk about a little bit more in the playthrough, but just know right now in the intro, the baby is doing well. It is about a week and 2 days after the birth of my daughter, and yeah, so the baby's well, the mother's doing well, but like I said, it's been a crazy week. So let's roll into Persona 3 Reload, and maybe I'll talk a little bit more about this crazy week that I had. Alrighty then. Let's first go see what we need to do. I'm not even sure. It's been a hot minute. So this one is like a golden ring. Something special is gonna happen. It's not a full moon yet, I think. I don't think it is. Yeah, so this is the full moon. But something's crazy is gonna happen. And let's see who's texting me right now. Oh, she's probably texting me. Interesting. Something for me. Oh, we got a sale potentially. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Let's go here first. So yes, crazy week. As I mentioned, my daughter is born. So she's about 30 weeks or so premature. The actual due date was almost 2 months later, almost. But yeah. So that caught me out of surprise for sure.
Running a little sale today.
Yes. So it's a good thing I did wait. All right, so we can buy all these stuff for much cheaper.
That what you want?
I'm not even sure what the original price was, but I'll definitely buy all I need. Buy that, sure.
What you want?
I want it.
I got some stuff. Everything look good here? All right then.
All right, cool. What about
As long as you need.
Armor?
As long as you need.
Ooh. Armor's still pretty expensive though. I'll buy one.
That what you want?
For a minute, only the masters. Oh, no. What are you talking about, masters? Damn, it's expensive. Okay, I'll buy one.
Everything look good here? Great, it's all yours.
So, and that's all I'm gonna buy right now for armor. Footwear. I'll buy one more combat boots.
What you want? All right then.
I'll buy one more actually.
What you want? All right then.
I think that's it. All right, cool. Beans and new ooh, we do have new accessories. Okay, cool. But I don't really care about it though. I don't really care about it.
You finished? Be seeing you.
But yeah, so going back to my crazy week. So obviously, it was around 9:30 at night. I got a phone call from my wife. Obviously, she kind of checked it early. So because she was having blood pressure issues, and the doctor told her essentially that if she's experiencing high blood pressure and also headaches, to come in and be checked in. So she got checked in that Sunday. So 3 days later, basically, I got a phone call potentially. Well, before it even happened, right? So it was I want to say it was about 7 o'clock at night. My wife was told from the doctors that, yeah, there's a possibility that, if your blood pressure continues to remain high, we might have to induce. But, we didn't think anything about it. And then literally 2-3 hours later, about almost 3 hours later, I get another phone call from my wife saying, hey, they're going to induce me in 30 minutes. You need to get here. And obviously, I was in bed, getting ready to go to sleep. Good thing I heard the phone call. She told me basically to rush and call over to a family's house, so that way I can drop off Hunter to sleep the night, whatever. So, but they weren't answering. I was like, holy crap, they're not answering. So with that, so I had to call my second source. And granted, they did answer, but they live a little bit further away. So I drove super quickly over. I'm not gonna say how fast I was going, but I was going pretty quickly over, and then I had to drop Hunter off, and then drive all the way back to the hospital. I barely made it. But I'll resume that story in a little bit. But again, crazy. That was only day one, or not even a half day. But yeah, let's go. Let's see what we can do here. I do want to hang out with the little girl. Let me see, where are my stats at right now? All right, my social stats. All right, so I think I still want to increase my academics. So we'll definitely do that. So we might do that more so at night. But I also, let me see, who would I care about social stats? I wonder if I can hang out with her. We haven't seen her in a while. Let's see if she's in school still. Bobby Boo Body. No, she's not here. She's normally around here, right? Bobby Boo Body. No one cool. No one cool. Who's at the mall? Oh yeah, that guy. I don't care about him at all. Yeah, let's go to Shrine. That's the only person I'm going to hang out with. But she did send me a text. Does that matter if I answer the text or not? Yes, okay, cool. Let's go meet up. All right, let's do it. Let's go with a slide first. I spent time on the playground.
My tummy's grumbling. Can we go to Wild Duck?
Wild Duck? Sure, let's go. Is it weird to be hanging out with a little girl as a teenager? I don't know. I know for sure as an adult, that's very weird, especially if it's not your child or your family member.
Because when I go with my mom and dad, everybody gets along. We used to have so much fun together.
Aw.
Why would they get a divorce?
Oh, that's right. It's probably your fault. Oh, that's terrible. They fell in love. I don't know. What about it?
They don't love each other? I don't want them to get a divorce.
Oh no.
Dad must hate me.
Oh no.
No, divorce is stupid. I hate
Oh no. I messed up. Wrong answer. What should I do? Wait for her to finish, calm her down. I guess calm her down. I don't know.
Sorry. I know it's awkward for you if I cry.
I know, like people could look at me like, what did you do to that little girl? Aw, I'm doing her best to smile. So I am kind of curious about her story a little bit, but yeah. And it's also kind of interesting because, you know, the fact that I now have a daughter, like it's gonna be very interesting. Now, as I mentioned, I got this wristband, so this is pretty much my only connection that I have with my daughter, which is both sad and, you know, depressing, but it's also reassuring as well because I know that she's being taken care of. Sup, dude? Okay, no, wrong female. Wrong female. wrong character. Okay, yeah, I don't care. But yes, so basically, I rushed over. I'm not gonna say how fast I was going, but I barely made it. So as soon as I walked in, the nurse was there, asked me if I was a father, whatever. So I walked in, and they basically scrubbed me down with all this outfit and whatnot, and I walked into the they had like a walkie-talkie. The husband's here. Oh, actually no, first they called and saying, oh, what's the status of the husband? It's like, the husband is here. And then so they were waiting for me, which is good they're waiting, but they can only wait for so long. And the reason why is because obviously if the blood pressure gets too high, there's possible that she can fall into a seizure. So that's the reason why that kind of rushed this whole procedure and whatnot. But they waited as long as they could. And granted, like I said, I barely made it. I got scrubbed up, went inside the operating room. She was already on the table, and there was like 14 or so people, maybe more. They had the PQ people. They had like obviously the actual doctor and some other like nurses to assist and whatnot. There was a lot of people. I felt super like, oh my god, this is like really happening. This is like really serious. So I saw my wife. I rushed her, grabbed her hand, and I saw that she was, you know, obviously panicking, anxiety all over the place. The biggest fear, of course, was the fact that, you know, what if this baby was a stillborn? You know, like we don't know that, but as soon as the baby came out, we heard the baby cry, a sigh of relief, a tear falls, multiple tears fell. And so we were happy about that. We saw they went to the PQ doctors, and they were basically, you know, weighing her, all that good stuff, and making sure that she's fine and healthy. Vitals were good. And then they rushed her to the I guess the clean room, and that's when they you know, pretty much asked for my consent. And we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. But yeah, consent forms, man, they're scary. They are scary. All right. So we're definitely going to try to see if we increase our academics. I wonder if this helps academics.
Oh, right.
T. I don't think so. I don't know if that does anything. I think tea, you can probably use a tea that you make in Tartarus, but I don't care about that right now. I'm not curious what's going to happen on that Tuesday, though. So we are going to increase our academics, which is not here. So unfortunately, this episode is probably going to be pretty short, only because I have a lot of stories to tell. But we're just gonna, you know, chillax, because obviously after a stressful week, you know, it's nice to just kind of relax and, you know, make sure that, you know, everyone's healthy and happy. How are you guys doing out there? You guys let me know in the comments. And I don't blame you for those that really want to see Persona games, or the Persona playthrough and maybe skip this episode, because we're probably not gonna see a lot of happening in this episode, unless the Tuesday event is anything exciting. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, it's Tuesday, so we do get some kind of event, some kind of excitement for those Persona fans out there who don't care about my story. Oh no, wait, that's a good thing, right?
How did I?
He's realizing where he is.
What the heck is this?
Good evening.
Are you the bad
Are you
guys?
surprised? Truth be told, we all visit this world every night.
What are you saying? Who the hell are you?
Didn't Mommy teach you any manners?
We
You
got
haven't even introduced
some new
us.
characters
Come
now.
on, take a look. Name, address, age, etc. This is you, right?
Huh? Where did you get this?
Somebody's got a grudge against you. And they asked us to get revenge.
The hell?
Revenge? What kind of bullshit is this? Who put you up to this?
Can't tell you. We're professionals.
Snipers?
Professionals?
Assassins?
Those rumors online. You're saying they're true? For real?
Shall we get this over with now?
Oh no.
Hey, wait!
You gonna kill him?
I haven't done anything! Why me? What'd I do?
That is not our concern. Your notion of right and wrong is irrelevant. My client's wishes are all that matter. People hear what they choose to hear, and believe what they want to believe.
No! Stay away! Get away from me!
You squeal most magnificently. Such raw emotion.
Damn, this guy's hardcore.
He's not dead.
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't matter. We held up our end of the bargain. Besides, tomorrow this'll just seem like some random crime.
Interesting.
Well, if there's nothing else.
The story definitely took a major twist right now. Whoa. Whoa, Danny. Whoa, Danny. I can hear people talking.
Have you heard?
Have you heard of the revenge website? If you post someone's name on a website, they'll get revenge for you. But yeah, it's almost kind of like that one TV show or anime or movie, Death Note. Yeah, that. But it's Persona. It's 100% guaranteed success rate, completely anonymous.
What?
Seriously? Give me the URL. I want to check it out.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Well, it's just a rumor, so I don't know the details. Why are you so desperate anyway? Who are you trying to kill? What if it's a new ghost story? No, it's not a ghost story. It's a revenge story. Alright, class end. Alright, who wants to talk to me? Oh, finally, I haven't seen you in years. Or at least in months. Or days, I guess. Or technically weeks, I guess. So yeah, probably after this one, I'll say more of my story. Okay, I want to ask you in person, but couldn't summon the courage this time. Can I borrow your attention after class this man will tell you? I'll be in front of the student council as usual. Alright, let's do it. That's an easy yes for me. Easy yes.
Excuse me.
Especially I was looking for you as well. Alright, let's spend time.
What a relief.
Oh good. Today I'd like to go somewhere to relax and talk. Oh no.
Not too many people come here at this hour. This
Ungodly hour.
is perfect. So, there was something I needed to ask you.
Speak on your mind?
Yes. I don't really have anyone else I can turn to. So, there's this friend I have. She's a girl. And, well, there's a boy who's been helping her a lot recently. Like giving advice on her problems, looking over her homework, that kind of thing. She even told me that lately, she can't stop thinking about him. So I was wondering, is she in love right now?
Yes!
Senpai. Now that I'm hearing you say it, I get the feeling you're right. Or at least, I hope you are. I mean, I'm sure that's how my, friend feels. Thank you. With your help, I think I know how I should proceed now. I mean, I know what to tell my friend now.
Wow, we're making it so obvious! This is the weight that was lifted off her shoulder. I feel like the relationship has grown. Oh, the unfortunate thing though, I'm not gonna romance with you though. So I'm gonna have to break your heart? Oh my god, that's gonna be terrible. That's gonna be terrible.
Sorry for asking you about such a weird topic.
Happy to help.
Senpai, you always take my problems so seriously. You're too nice. Well, should we get going? Oh, that reminds me.
Yes?
I think I'm slowly starting to get over my fear of men.
Oh no!
So far,
I thought of something.
The boys I know, but I can almost look them in the eye. But with you, I think I can do even better. As long as it's nothing too scary, go ahead.
If I make the wrong move here, I might upset her. What should I do? Are we starting the romance that early? Speak to her softly. Because these feel like very...
Huh? Oh, is that it? I would have been okay holding hands. Oh, nothing.
Yeah, I think I chose the right thing because I don't want to start a romance with her. Unfortunately, I don't want to, because like I had a weird thought. Like, what if I started romance, or not? Sorry, not start romance, but lead into it a bit more, and her heart's broken and she hates me for it. I don't want that to happen.
I'll
have what he's having.
Eh! What are you doing here?
One house special.
Don't you get sick of eating the same thing all the time?
Shut up. You're the one always eating that protein shit.
Uh-huh.
Here you go.
They definitely know each other.
Special. Be careful.
There's a lot of things happening on this Tuesday. It's random Tuesday.
So, you still haven't made up your mind?
Is that what this is about?
We've got 4 new members this year. Things have changed quite a bit since you left.
Oh, he knows.
Aggressive now.
Not interested.
Think about it, Shinji. Don't let your power go to waste.
My power ain't worth shit.
Shinji.
It is to me.
I made up my mind a long time ago. I ain't going back.
You have to let the past go. What's done is done. It's time you moved on.
Did you let someone die or something?
You should talk.
What?
What happened in the
You're
past?
no different than me.
Hey, Shinji.
What did you guys do? Sup, Dad?
You.
Oh, man.
Back.
I missed that guy. Welcome back. There are 2 weeks till the next full moon. Let's train and build up a stream while we can. Another boss fight. Yeah, I wonder what's gonna be up against this time. I gotta lie, I'm getting kind of excited.
Honestly.
With both Akihiko and Yuri around, serious conversation starting to sound like a joke. That's funny. Speaking of Akihiko, has he returned yet? Guess not. Maybe he went for a quick bite somewhere. Ah, damn. All right, cool beans. I'm probably going to end it here only because I want to finish up my story, but for those that don't care about my story, you're welcome to leave, and I'll see you next time. But yes, let us talk a little bit about this aftermath, basically. So as I mentioned, you know, obviously it was the last few once the baby came out, you know, crying and whatnot, like all the tears came out, and then I basically escorted the baby all the way up until the clean room, or NICU is what they call it. And then essentially in there, they gave me as a consent form. They were like, hey, we need to put these lines in your baby. And the lines are like, you know, to check for vitals, what is it called, injections of anything, blood tests, whatever they want. Like, there's like multiple lines. I'm not able to memorize it, and I'm not a doctor. For those who are doctors, they can probably verify this and whatnot. However common, like it was me up there, like. This is a pretty big decision because, like, number one, my number priority is making sure the baby's safe. Number 2 priority is, of course, making sure that this is something that my wife would want me to do. And number 3, I don't know, just I want to be more informed, you know, stuff like that. But ultimately, I decided, yes, insert all the lines and stuff like that, and all the. So like once they started doing that, I was still panicking. I was like, oh, what like, is this the right choice? But ultimately it was the right choice because what these lines do is, you know, like because it is very hard to figure out like a pulse, a heart pulse and all that jazz, just from not having these lines. Because what they have this, because the skin of the baby is like very, very thin, or not even like fully matured and whatnot, at least for her weak age. So they have to insert something inside of her, and like it's like these lines that go all the way like almost like close to her heart, so they can actually measure the heartbeat from that line, which is kind of crazy to think about. And then another line is for like it goes right like through her mouth, so that way it goes to her stomach area, so that way they can you know, inject food or like kind of pipe in food into her. So because they can't feed the baby through normal means, because at that early age they can't chew, they can't really like suck, they can't really do anything. So they have to like essentially force the food with these tubes. And then they also have to put a breathing apparatus on her as well, so that way she can breathe, because at that age they can't really breathe much on their own. So they have to insert oxygen into her lungs, as well as making sure there's enough pressure going in and out, make sure that you know, like for us, like naturally we can like breathe in, breathe out naturally, but they're still developing all that stuff and that body language, I guess. I don't even know how to explain it. But all this is happening, right? It's like, and I saw them doing this. I was like, it's hard to explain, but I wasn't really like depressed, but it's more like I hope this is the right choice, because like I'm looking at the baby right now with all these wires inside, like in different parts of her and stuff like that, and like they had like a little coupling around her foot, they had a coupling around her other foot for something else. Oh, it was a lot. It was a lot to deal with. But granted, that was best choice, because now they can actually monitor baby a lot more closely, a lot more efficiently. And I was pretty much there from like, I think the birth was around 10:40-ish, maybe even 10:30-ish. And I was there obviously all through the night. And while this was happening, obviously I was also in the back of my mind wondering, like, is my wife okay? So I had to make sure that, so I would go back and forth to her room and my daughter's room, to the MICU area, or NICU area. So yeah, I was tired. I was super tired, because like my wife was still having issues with the blood pressure. So they pretty much had a bunch of medication that she had to use, and she was groggy, like out of it. So like I kind of had to like make sure that she's doing okay. So for the next 2 days, essentially from that point on, I was in the hospital, making sure that both her and my daughter was fine. I was stressed, but at the same time, I got to worry about Hunter as well, because Hunter was still at my family's house, right? But granted, they were super cool about it. They said, "Oh, don't worry about it, we'll take care of Hunter." And then eventually my mom came up as well. She helped take care of Hunter while I took care of like you know, my daughter as well as my wife and whatever needs they had. And it wasn't until I think that Sunday, potentially that Sunday, is when her blood pressure was low enough that she could go home. But they said they had to monitor the new medication after 24 hours before they can release her. So that Monday is when they finally released my wife. But of course, because of how young the baby is, the baby has to be there for another, like at least they say 4 to 6 weeks is what they recommend. So as of this recording session, my daughter's still in the hospital, but she's getting stronger every single day. A lot of blessings like along that. Ah, man. So I guess in due time, I can finally, you know, show my baby girl out here in this channel and show you guys. But right now I'm pretty private for the most part, so I more likely won't show my daughter for a while. And obviously I can't wait for my son Hunter to see her as well. There's a lot. So I would have a name, like I said, mentioned, but I'm not going to mention it in this video right now. Yeah, I'm happy. And crazy story, crazy week. And like I said, it's only been about a week and a few days since birth. But you know, hopefully in 3 or 4 weeks we can finally take my daughter home. But yes, definitely send blessings my way. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Love you guys, really do. And in next episode, I'll probably play more Persona. I just had to kind of get a little bit of my story out of the way. Yeah, you kind of, you know, see what's happening in the world of Talos. But yeah, love you guys. I'll see you next time. My name is Talos. This is Persona 3 Reload. And again, I'll play this next time. But yeah, peace.